Hi Cancer, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of May 30th to the 5th of June 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for your week, so just take what resonates. But as well, I want to thank you in advance for your love and support, your likes, comments, and of course subscriptions to this channel if you haven't done so already. Now, don't forget to stick with me till the very end of this video to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So just think of it along the way as we proceed. But the song of the week that Spirit chose on shuffle, of course, to speak upon your week, you got Feels featuring Pharrell Williams by Calvin Harris. I will leave that down below in the description box for you to utilize. But I do feel like there's a focus on your emotions, how things are affecting you recently, even surrounding this week. Some reflecting taking place potentially, but vibing at certain points, and you need to recognize who and what affected you in a positive manner in that sense, okay? I'm now hearing the word flowing. Flowing. We're going to pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck to get some messages, some energy, and then we'll further speak upon your week with the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. A level of satisfaction is what I'm getting. We have two here. Beautiful. Skunk Spirit, know your worth, and Dove Spirit, be the peace, or be peace. And we'll go with these four, okay? Underneath it all, I do feel like there's a focus throughout the week, or an underlining focus, excuse me, on you needing to bring a gentle touch to a situation, or finding as if you're reconnecting with a gentle side of oneself through nature, through scenery, through certain reminders, or you could even find your spiritual connection is giving you a very angelic way of being. All right. Locations taking, or one specific location taking a true relevance, as I feel like you're pushed to remember that you can dream your world into being, make your dreams become your reality moving forward, as I feel like there's a transition ahead for a lot of you Cancers drawn to this reading, and a push to remember that you need to learn from your past, not make the same mistakes moving forward. Nobody's perfect, remember that. But also to remember you have the wisdom and knowledge, as they show me the King of Swords, to make the best out of a situation until a new one, until you have a chance to embark upon a new one. Okay. We're beginning with, I also see you gaining a level of clarity with that owl card I just saw. But push to know your worth, my friend. I feel as if a situation is helping you regain a sense of, giving you an opportunity to regain that worth, that understanding, that knowledge of how worthy you truly are. It could be one situation, one area of your life rather, where you need to understand your full worth. But for some of you, I feel as if it's just your life as a whole, right? Understanding that regardless of what situation you walk into, wrap yourself up with, you just need to know your worth. Some of you, even when thinking about the past, need to understand how worthy you truly were and still are in a different way now. And what's meant for you and who's meant for you will always be. Does that make sense? I just feel like you at times question yourself, and it's this week that reminds you, you are so damn worthy. Okay, so damn worthy. Walk into a room and show them what you're made out of. Yeah, with the Six of Cups, we're going to clarify each one. Feeling as if you just, while working potentially, you're being pushed to think back to times when you didn't fully acknowledge or bring your full worth to the table due to second guessing oneself, or just feeling as if somebody was worth more, or multiple people depending on the situation. Think about past endings, right? Feeling a bit depleted throughout the week, but also feeling a sense of energy come about at certain points, right? When you need it the most, or when Spirit thinks you need it the most, even if you don't agree. But I do also sense that you're thinking about being pushed to recognize that Spirit's putting an end to any sort of doubting within one's mind. And for you to recognize moving forward, you're meant to know your worth 1000%, bring it to the table, and walk into every situation, every conversation, just knowing and making it quite clear to whoever is involved or you're interacting with that you've got it going on and you deserve whatever you're trying to acquire or maintain. Okay, So now we have Dove Spirit, be peace, okay? It feels like there could be moments of stress throughout the week, all right, with the be peace card. And so we have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords talking about what's going on in your mind. You could at times be creating more stress than need be by overthinking, or just spirit could be speaking to you a lot through your dreams or even through just your waking thoughts, right? But I do sense that you're thinking about a new beginning, charging forth towards the new, thinking about the future a little bit too much, hence why you're gaining some clarity, which even could cause you to overthink that. So just try to simplify in one's mind. They're saying we're not going to be able to provide you with even more clarity moving forward, that you so need at certain moments along your path, if you're going to, in the eyes of spirit, overthink that as well, right? I need to just work on your habits in that sense. I hope you took that in the right light, but I do feel as if in a situation where things could feel a little bit stressful, it could even be, again, somewhat due to your spiritual connection being messed with at times. I need to keep the hope alive with that big dove on the card. Put your crown back on and recognize that your thoughts can be, your mind can be your best tool at this time and moving forward. But are you utilizing it in that manner, right? You are definitely a manifester at heart on a soul level. But when you overthink, once again, when you stress oneself out, you could use your mind and alter things in the wrong direction. So just be the peace, right? Center oneself, ground oneself. I'm getting the message of meditation being truly helpful for a lot of you Cancers throughout this week and surrounding it, by grounding oneself or regrounding oneself, simplifying your mind. Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. So yeah, connections coming into play, right? This does not mean set healthy boundaries with spirit, okay? Please know that. This is talking about you and people in your physical reality, all right? Again, this comes into play when being pushed to reflect in a simplistic manner. I've been hearing out of control in a simplistic manner when it comes to past connections, out of benefit for the benefit of your connections in your present day situations and moving forward, even new ones come into play, as I feel like you're pushed to recognize your caring nature helps you, but also can put you in a position where people can easily take advantage of you, or just see it as a weakness. And I really feel like that shouldn't be the case, but we're just being completely real, as I feel like you're prepping for a change in the future, okay? Spirit's saying you're going to be meeting a lot of new people on the horizon, especially when a situation comes to an end and a new one begins, it is sparked. So I need to set healthy boundaries now, especially even healthy boundaries with oneself, right? When it comes to your mind, your emotions, how much you allow things to spiral out of control, and therefore setting oneself up for success when it comes to the new situation you're embarking upon, or that new chapter, if you will, okay? And again, on that other level, when it comes to new connections, you are meant to embrace wholeheartedly, but not fear in any way, shape, or form, okay? They're saying you've got this. You've got this. Something to do with earrings and or rings. So jewelry coming into play at certain points of the week. Interesting. Some of you feeling like you could be wearing more of which. Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Act as if. There's a feeling that you don't need to force it. That's the vibe I'm getting in this reading. I feel quite relaxed. I feel very, but your mind at times isn't relaxed, right? Which does affect your energy and your way of being. I'm kind of coasting through this reading without needing to force it, where you feel like in comparison you did need to, or felt you needed to force it in the past. They're saying, what's the difference? What's the difference? I feel like you're realizing a location that you once lived in, or even are meant to go back to for a temporary period, is just not good for you. Okay. Ten of Pentacles coming out. Act as if you've accomplished your stability, my friend. You've built it all. That sounded a bit corny, but it's true. I need to have patience in the midst of wanting to make your way towards a new living situation, a new investment of some sort. Where your money is going to be put towards, or even a new job for some. It could be both. I do feel as if you need to, again, regain that sense of balance, that groundedness, and just, it's like at times you have to put up a facade for one's hope to stay alive, right? to imagine, again, utilizing your mind to your advantage to imagine where you want to be, what you want to achieve, and therefore make it happen, right? By taking those initial steps towards it. And that's how you manifest once again. Some of you may be needing a reminder of that. Wanting more control, but feeling as if you need to allow for the control you do have and gain moving forward to be all you need. Spirit saying you have the control you're meant to, period. But also thinking about, so the king and queen, balancing out your masculine and feminine side as you were thinking about your savings out of respect for the future. Could be very much tied into that Ace of Pentacles we were speaking upon. It's a week of growth, my friend. It's a week of remembering your worth, keeping the peace, the hope alive, or bringing it on back, and doing what you have to do to move towards a healthier lifestyle for oneself. And I do sense that this is a week that's going to help you grow in the right direction. They're saying you're one strong individual. Let's answer your question. For Cancer. Alrighty, you're getting an answer of yes. You got a yes. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Cancer.